The OnlyFans thing is relatively new for you. Did that change your whole life?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was crazy because I left the internet for a year. I thought my career was over. I was like, I'm gonna have to move out of my house because I can't afford it anymore. And I was so in the mindset of thinking I had this opportunity and it's completely gone and everything's
Well, hold on. Let
What?
me back up here
Yeah.
because I remember
yeah.
you disappeared. Is that after Instagram deleted your account?
Yeah, Instagram got taken down. I tried to make a new one, got deleted as well. And then I was trying to think about what different avenues I could go down. And I just came to a complete road stop. So I was like, I need to think about this. And it took me a year. I was just moping in my own sad space, thinking that I've lost everything.
Wow.
And then this is so dumb how this even happened, right? I hate that it spurred from this. But basically my idea was I'm going to make these mystery boxes, right? I was thinking about this so far ahead of the time, like months before I came back. I was like, I'm going to make these mystery boxes to all the people that I really, really love on the internet. I'm going to send it to them. And that will be a way, because I want to do this anyway. I want to like give out gifts and hand make things because I enjoy doing this stuff in my spare time. I just wanted a purpose to do it. So I was like, that would be great. And like, it would get my name back on the internet and then I could come back somehow. And then I was doing that. And then I heard the new Goober video, right? And I was like, this video is genius. He's just come back from jail and it's an I'm back video. I need to use this for my ethos. I'm back, right? It's a colorful video. I need to replicate this. So I literally, the same day I saw the video, I went back and I started working on it. I painted all my walls and I thought of like the shots that I was going to do and I just filmed it and then I posted it and it got like 36 or 5 or whatever million views.
Yeah,
And it was
the views are insane.
Wow.
And that was when
Yeah.
you announced that you were doing OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, because I was going to come back on OnlyFans and OnlyFans has done really well. Really well.
I'm surprised that you took it so hard, to be honest with you, that you really, because, a lot of people were trying to guess, like, where'd she go? What happened to her? And, not really as, I mean, you're such a fixture on the internet that people just like following your hijinks. Like on the show, we talk about you quite frequently when you're up to all your antics, and it was a really great, interesting subject for us to talk about. But I would never imagine that you actually thought that your career was dead because Instagram deleted your account. I mean, you had followers and you had support all over the place.
The thing is, my Instagram was at such a level of crazy interactions. I had like 200,000 comments per just photo, right?
Yeah.
So I was already plugged in with the idea that this was my normal, right?
Yeah.
I'd post a
Right.
photo and get thousands of comments and thousands, like a million, 2 million likes per photo, and this was my normal.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
it was so crazy, and I was like, I've got this megalomania of a platform that's doing amazing, and then boom, it went just like that. And then I was like, right, fuck, okay, what do I have left? I've got a Twitter that gets like 3,000 likes per thing, and I was like, I'm dead. That's it. I'm dead. Even though that's great, even though my Twitter
Yeah,
was
no,
great,
I got
I was
you. I
just
know what you
used
mean.
to like this
Yeah,
level.
you didn't
so,
see the path anymore of like
yeah,
where
I
you're gonna
think
go.
it's easy to build up like this. It's really hard to come back when you go there. To come back.
How were you making money back then when you were on Instagram? You had a Patreon?
Yeah, I had a Patreon, which was pretty much like a more safe for work version of what I'm doing on OnlyFans.
So that continued through that period, right? Or did you disappeared from Patreon too, right?
I literally left the internet. I didn't. I mean, during this year that I was gone, I pretty much didn't go on the internet at all because whenever I went, I would just feel so shitty
Yeah.
about everything that happened.
What was
So-
that like? The being away from it for a year.
So bad at the beginning. I was just, I mean, I was thinking in my mind, like, I can't You know, when you move out for the first time, it's amazing. You're not under the roof of your mom. Your mom doesn't have to tell you, like, do your laundry. You got to do the washing. And I just gotten used to this being the king of my own household. And I was like, I really can't go back now.
Yeah.
I can't go back and being told what I have to do or things like that. It was hard. I took it really hard at the beginning. And then 6 months down the line, I just started hanging out with my friends again. And that was really good. And I traveled a little bit before, Corona and everything. And that was really good. And it made me breathe again. And it made me think, okay, that's all good. But, I was still in the place where I'm like, I can't afford my house if I don't do something. So I really had to do something. So I did it.
That must have, the whole thing was weird because your account, I mean, it was obviously provocative, but I've seen tons of accounts with showing the same amount. I mean, you weren't nude in it. Did they ever give you a reason why? Or is it just like, see ya?
I think it was nudity, with sexually explicit, which is, I was like, that sucks.
Is
but
that like 50%
okay.
of what Instagram is?
It's weird because, I see it all the time on Instagram.
Was it true? I think there was like angry simps over the Pornhub thing that were like mass reporting your account. Is that what happened?
I mean, I probably did get mass reported because that's usually how the different counts work. Like I think that's how the algorithm works, but I'm not too sure. I couldn't say. I don't know.
How did you find out? Like, when did you first find out your account was shut down? And then kind of what did that feel like?
Well, I had like troubles with it before, and it kind of came back after a day or like a week. So honestly, this time I wasn't stressed about it. I was like, it's going to come back. Of course it's going to come back, And then it didn't come back. And I think it really hit me like the month afterwards when you feel lost. You feel lost as like an internet person when your life is on the internet. I mean, my life has been for so many years. I've been an internet person. All my friends were on the internet, and to have this just taken away.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how big those things are for us. I mean, you spend like almost the whole day on it. It's like a part of you.
I mean, it's a connection. The internet is a connection thing. It connects so many different people all around the world to each other. It's so much more than just the picture website or whatever. All these things have so much meaning to each other. You have such value on certain things. Sorry to go deep on you.
It's kind of a problem in a way because these are like privately owned companies, but now they have so much important in our life. And the fact that they can just erase your account and fuck your life up like that is pretty wild.
Yeah.
So you've made it through. You are the queen of OnlyFans now. You feel like you're in a better place now since that you went through all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so relieved because I really thought I thought I was done for, but now it just feels like I've woken up and I'm in a really good place, and it feels so good to feel comfortable, to just feel comfortable in this own little space of the internet. I mean, OnlyFans is good with, sexual content. So I know that regardless of what happens, they're not going to get rid of me.
Right.
So it's a safe place and a good place to be.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for you, It seems like you're really in a good place. Why is it that you're on this show right now? Because you've been so secretive, your whole career. So all of a sudden you're on a podcast. You just did another podcast too, Max Mofo's podcast. So what is now, why the change of heart?
Thing is, I've always had like quite a difficult relationship with my own voice, as in I've always hated my voice and I've never liked speaking, and even like with friends or whatever, I'd never be the one speaking because I just hate it. So I've always been so shy about it. I mean, even with the bath water video or any of these videos, it takes me so many records to get a video that I'm comfortable with, and even then I'm like, oh, this sounds, I just hate it. I feel uncomfortable with it, And I think that is part to play from because when I moved to the UK, I had the strongest South African voice ever. It was so thick. And, in a small town in England, it was, I had a weird different accent, and everyone loves being like, oh, this is a weird accent. And they'd like be all weird and funny about me. So I was really insecure about that. So I made sure to try my hardest to speak the most English I could speak so I could sound like them, so that they didn't, pick on me or whatever in this weird way. I wouldn't call it bullying. It's just kids being kids. But I've always had a weird relationship with it. So when I was on the internet, I tried to always think of ideas that didn't require me to use my voice. So small videos of me eating something weird or throwing something weird on my face or doing certain things. I think the only thing that required me was certain YouTube videos, which I'd record afterwards as well. But now I'm just in the place where I just want to move this away. I just want to move it away. And I want to do what I want on the internet, because the internet's fun and the internet's a good place. And I want to be able to speak to people. And I don't want to be this 2D person anymore, because I think I am more than that. Even if I'm not the funniest or the most interesting person on the internet, I still want to show who I am beyond how I look.
I'm really happy you're doing that, because I feel like we felt that there is a lot more to you, and just being only kind of like behind the character all the time, it kind of gets it's just so narrow sometimes. And I think for you to be able to grow and go other places or just expand, this is so much better. And I think for us, it's really nice to get to know you. And you're definitely an interesting person. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, I wanted to have you on the show for a while. So I'm really happy that it got to finally happen. And, I'm sure that other things will come up. I hope you're down, because I'm sure that Zach is going to do this or that. And we'd love to, get Belle's opinion on that or whatever's going on. For example,
Definitely.
Here. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, good. Well, for example, do you wipe from the front or the back?
Okay, I was thinking about this before, because I know you ask this to every person. I was thinking about this before. So I was at the loo and I was like concentrating, like, okay, what do I do? And then I realized I think I do something it might be different. I wipe separately. So if I'm wiping my butt, even though I don't really poop, because that's disgusting.
Right, yeah.
But if I am, I'll just do that bit, and then if I'm doing my front, I'll just do that bit.
Oh, you do a separate wipe. But that's really interesting. Do you ever do both at the same time?
How would you be able to reach? No.
I don't know. I don't have a vagina. What do I know? And so,
Well, that's a new one.
But when you wipe, that is new. But when you wipe the ass, do you go under or like front or back?
I'll just lift my butt up a bit and arch forward, and then
Yeah, you're a proper girl. You've wiped the ass.